So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
And this is now today's lineup.
Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
Well, we're on the way. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, this guy, Bruno Guimaraes, is going to be the man who I see as the one who brings balance to the team. I think when he's on the ball, yes, he can be a strong runner, but he's become a very central pivot now in making sure that he helps break lines going forward and denies line breaking for his defence. So he's become a big factor now in any team he functions in.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Donnarumma. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Played out to the left flank. Doku. Now Foden. And it's Rodri. Now Foden. Doku. Now Ruben Dias. And it's O'Reilly. Kusanov. And it's Nunez. And Cherki. Nicely spread. Bernardo Silva. Matheus Nunes. Incoming delivery. Oh, well played, well played. Cherki. That is good strength. That's good play. He has found the way through. Shapes to shoot! Bruno Guimaraes. Rodri. Opts for safety. Ruben Dias. And it's Nunez. And it's Bernardo Silva. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Rodri. And Kusanov. Matheus Nunes. Now it's Bernardo Silva. And it's Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Now O'Reilly. And now the breakaway. He's a sharp little ball here. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Quarter of an hour played. O'Reilly. Doku. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Barnes. Now there's a shoots! Now, and it's come back out to him. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Gordon is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Rodri. Ruben Dias. And it's O'Reilly. Kusanov.
That's really good energy, Peter, the way they defend from the front.
Joelinton.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Doku. Oh, really good feet. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Foden. Foden! That's a half-decent try.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Tries to play it through. Picks out brilliantly. And he shoots! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Rodri. Cherki. And it's Nunez. And they've got a throw. And it's Bernardo Silva. Cherki. And Kusanov. Cherki. And Kusanov. Cherki. And it's Nunez. It's Bernardo Silva. Cherki. Turns back here, probably the best option. Matches Nunez. And here's Bernardo Silva. And Bernardo Silva!
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Rodri. Matches Nunez. He slings it in. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. It's their second corner of the game. That's a decent clearance. Played out wide. Lovely feet. And it's Bernardo Silva. Rodri. And it's Bernardo Silva. And Kusanov. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Matches Nunez. Now, who's going to be first to this?
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Barnes. Cross to the back post. And the goal. Oh, Gordon! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Has another go! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Matheus Nunes. Rodri. Now Ruben Dias. Doku. And here's Haaland. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Miley. Xiao. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And no surprise, that's a booking. Hall. Cherki. And he's had it nicked away. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Gordon. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Joelinton gets it. And the shot! Oh, extraordinary.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
O'Reilly. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Oh, they can break here. Barnes has it out wide and in space. Oh, no joy this time. Bernardo Silva. And it's Nunez. Out of play for a throw. Matheus Nunes. And Kusanov. And it's Nunez. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Haaland. And Cherki. And it's Bernardo Silva. And here's Foden. Good running, strong and purposeful. Tries to get it clear. And they're back on the ball again. Foden! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Bruno Guimaraes. Miley. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So there was the first half.
A very entertaining half, Peter. The game's being played at a really good intensity. It's been open. It's been quite end-to-end, and I think the crowd are really immersing themselves into this. And I just hope we get more of the same in the second half. Something to look forward to.
So, no breakthrough from either side. 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And the second half gets underway. So the first half brought no goals. Foden. And it's Rodri. And Kusanov. Ruben Dias. It's a really well-measured ball. Here's Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Tonali. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Joelinton. And it's Hall. That's a throw. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Nunez. Now it's Foden. Foden. Bruno Guimaraes did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Kusanov. That has not gone well. Tonali producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness.
There they go, hunting again.
Matheus Nunes. Now it's Haaland. Spread out to the left. Doku. Now it's Haaland. Big chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. That is lovely. Chance, surely! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Linton. Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Linton. He's in a great position here. And here's Barnes. He's found the way through. Chance for a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Doku. And it's Rodri. And Cherki. And it's Rodri. He's on it, can he get away? That's a little off target. Doku.
The
Haaland.
attendance for this match was 28,599.
It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Now Foden. He's had a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Hall. Matheus Nunes. Rodri. And it's Bernardo Silva. Now Foden. And that has been slung wide. Lovely pass, but can he get there? O'Reilly's cross. And he's been shifted off it. Tonali. Linton. Doku. Oh, that's nice. Cherki. Doku. And it's Rodri. Goes for the shot! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, what has happened here? Doku. Can he finish? He scores! First blood drawn. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless.
The goal scorer after 67 minutes is number 11, Doku.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Now it's Bruno Guimaraes. Foden. Foden. Good, strong midfield running here. It's run loose here. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
And it's Reinders. Foden. Tries from a long way out. Oh, just over.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Gordon. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Cherki. O'Reilly. Foden being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Cherki. Now it's Haaland. Cherki. He's tried one! He's missed, but not by that far.
Cherki usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Foden. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Foden. Into the last quarter of an hour. Now Foden. Rodri. And a shot! And that would have won it.
Cherki really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Substitution on the field, number 7.
So their fourth corner of the game.
Coming on the field is number 28.
They've played it short.
Joe Willock.
This looks promising.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And it's Bernardo Silva. Lewis is onto this.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Lewis. Rodri. And he's forced to go back. Now Ruben Diaz. O'Reilly. Now it's Barnes. Reinders. 1-0 as we head towards the end. And it's Reinders. And Kusanov. Reinders. Now Foden. Cherki. And it's Rodri. Now Lewis. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Pressure coming in from all directions. And it's Lewis. And it's Bernardo Silva. Reinders. And it's Rodri. Over to the left. And it's made its way to him. And he was alert to it.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Lewis. Paul wins the duel this time. Lewis. Now it's Haaland. Cherki. He's shifting and the shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. They're up to 5 corners now.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
I think we're just about done here. Chow. Now Miley.
2 added minutes
Barnes.
has been indicated.
Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Bruno Guimaraes. And he's onside. It's gone out for a throw-in. Rodri gets it away. Bernardo Silva. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Foden is in a really good position out wide. Bruno Guimaraes. And that will be it. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Your reflections then, Jim?
Yeah, it was a fairly stern test with very little between two teams that scrapped for everything.